One thing we weren't expecting to see today when we came to see the 6D Mark II. We didn't realize that you were going to surprise us with this EOS 200D. What is this?
So yeah, the little 200D. So this is kind of the replacement for the 100D that we have in our lineup, which was the world's smallest and lightest digital SLR.
Okay.
So this is the 200D. This is quite a leap forward from the 100D. The 100D is quite an old camera now, and this is quite a leap forward. But it's the same kind of idea in that it's designed for people who perhaps are looking at their first EOS or their first SLR and wanting something that will give them amazing image quality but is relatively easy to use. And that's really this camera. So you can see the button layout is quite different to some of the other EOS that we have in our lineup, which I think if you're coming from maybe a smart device or something like that, you might find this easier to get yourself going. I mean, a Canon, what we want people to do, we want people to get into photography. What we don't want people to do is buy a camera and then a few months down the line sort of go, I can't get on with photography, and put it in a box and take up a different hobby or something. We want people to really enjoy their cameras. Yeah. And this is where the 200D really comes in. It's got our guided user interface on here, which is something we've developed over years from our learnings from the app that we have, a free app that you can download.
Sure.
And the idea of the guided interface is to get you started on photography, but also to get you out of the auto modes. Because there's a lot of guided interfaces out there, or sort of user guides out there, which keep you within the automatic. But we don't want to do that. We want people to progress and really learn how to get the camera going to its ultimate image quality and give you the experience that people want. It
definitely seems like between having this small camera here to get you off of auto mode, and then later on, you've sort of filled every gap in between having you with this one, and then you've got the 6D Mark II, like you said earlier, to get you from that APS-C into sort of full frame.
Yeah,
we've got something for every step of the.
Yeah, like the 77D, the 800D, and let's not forget the 1300D, which is a very affordable way into SLR photography.
And you said this one retails for $679.
Yep. So with this new lens, which is the I say new, it's been around for about 6 months now, which is the 1855, the f4 to 5.6 version, which is a very, very small, lightweight 1855. The image quality from this is great as well. For a kit lens, people always badmouth the kit lenses and say, oh, they're not very good image quality. To be fair, they're not that bad. Yeah. But this one is actually really, really nice. It's it's the newest, latest version of our kit lens. It's
sort of this does video, doesn't it?
Yep, you've got full HD movie on this one as well, so full HD at 60p. It's got our dual pixel CMOS AF, so a very fast live view AF system in here. Is it
in a similar category? Because I think you just recently came out with the M6 not too long ago. Is it sort of similar to that?
Yeah.
Similar capabilities?
I would say it's perhaps a similar type of user to maybe who might either the M3 or the M6. They're people who probably really want to get into photography, but don't want to make that leap up to something that's way too sophisticated. Because one of the things that's really important, I feel, with photography is being able to enjoy your subject. And if you spend so much time fiddling with the buttons trying to change things, you can miss that moment with your subject. And that's really where I think the optical viewfinders come in on, like the 200D and the 60 or whatever, because you feel with an optical viewfinder, if you're really connected to your subject.
Sure.
And I think you've really got to experience that to really enjoy it.
Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, it's a nice tidy little package. Cool. Well, thanks for showing us that.
No problem at all. Thank you for coming.
So we just had a great conversation with Dave Parry here at Canon. He showed us that little surprise in the 200D. I think that's going to be a great camera for amateurs, beginners, and just people who want to learn how to control the features on their camera a little bit more. If you're interested in future Clifton Cameras content, give us a like and hit subscribe.